What up, Alpha Team? It's DJ AlphaTyler, and we are back again with another reaction, and y'all know what it is already. You've seen the title. Yes, I am a couple of days short, but, well, I'm only a day short when I'm recording this. We are checking out Grizzy's Stevie Knight and Rick Ross DISS. So, I'm going to talk about a little bit of background before we jump into the reaction on this one. First of all, I don't know where the Rick Ross piece is coming from 100% in this. I tried looking up if Rick Ross has had something go down with the end that I didn't realize. I mean, I know that like Rick tried to say Just Juice could be the next EMINEM. I don't think that's the direction that Grizz is coming from in this. I don't really know 100%. So if you guys could give me context for that down in the comments, that would be fantastic. It may very well come out in the song, so I don't know if we'll need that. I do know, I mean, you know, Rick Ross back in the day like had some words, then like fast forward he's saying M is the greatest of all time. Like Rick Ross been a little wishy-washy, but like Rick Ross, you know, Rick Ross is you love him or hate him. On to the other side of this, because I do know about the Stevie Knight piece. Okay, y'all remember, I think it was last year when Grizzy was in that tournament, there were a lot of questions about how that tournament was being judged anyway. And so I think the tournament's got a lot in this. Now, the key moment in that tournament, what came out? Merkums and Grizzy made it to the finals, right? The beat came out. I remember because I was tweeting about this. Everybody I know was tweeting about this. Y'all probably tweeted about it, like who knows? But there was a beat. I was like some Superman shit, and Grizzy told, or not Grizzy, Stevie told Grizzy and Merkums to talk about their struggle and to come up and rap, but it was like this triumphant song, and so Grizzy's like, nah man, this don't fit the vibe, like I don't want to sacrifice artistic integrity, so on and so forth. Grizzy left the rap tournament. Now, I remember that firsthand. I remember at the time, I made my comment, I can't remember if it was on Twitter or Instagram, but I remember making my statement, you know, saying, okay, my thoughts. Grizzy is completely justified in walking away, but I feel like Grizzy should have stayed in the tournament, finished it out, and just did the last round. Honestly, if he was going to take this route, I felt like he should have made the song about Stevie. He should have made the song about Merkums, because Merkums was talking mad shit anyway. Different story. We ain't talking about Merkums in this track anyway. Like Grizzy and Merkums done had their back and forth, so on and so forth. But I do remember thinking like okay, Grizzy's the biggest criticism people had about Grizzy around that was saying Grizzy shouldn't have walked away from the tournament. Fair. That's a fair criticism. I know Grizzy is open to fair criticism. Here's what I would say. I would have liked to have seen Grizzy as a fan. I would have liked to have seen Grizzy stay in the tournament, made the song about how he didn't agree with what was going on at the time. That's it. And that statement, me saying that, even saying I would like to have seen Grizzy stay in the tournament, Grizzy liked it. Grizzy commented on it, I think at the time, saying something like, you know, I understand, I respect that, like all that. Tell me, because we saw the No Life Shack diss was 2 weeks ago, I think now. It was before this one. The No Life Shack diss came out. Everybody's got something to say. But the thing is, everybody talking about, oh, you talking about Shack, you talking about Shack. Grizzy talking about himself in a lot of that too. Grizzy talking about himself in the EMINEM diss that started this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, people think Grizzy acts like he's above criticism, above any of this. Grizzy ain't holding himself to a different standard like a lot of y'all playing like he is, okay? And so I'm excited to see in this. I'm excited to see where it goes, especially because with the Stevie situation, like this been going on a little bit longer than the No Life Shack situation has. And so, yeah. Well, that's all the intro I'm going to give. We already at about 4 minutes. That's the longest intro I've given on a reaction in a long time. But just so everybody who's watching this that maybe don't know what's going on here kind of understands where this came from. It didn't come out of nowhere. It's not just some nonsense clout chasing. Here's the other thing I want to talk about. Everybody on this platform, if you're a reactor, if you're a rapper, whatever the case, you're always clout chasing. Everything is about clout chasing. If you ain't trying to get clout, you're wasting your time. What are you doing? You need clout. That's how you move in this environment. And saying that reactors, because I know a lot of people are mad too, saying, oh, Grizzy keeps dissing reactors. Listen, reactors, you trying to be a part of the game. I'm trying to be a part of the game. I'm also an engineer. I'm also a DJ. Like, I do other things in the game. But the fact is, When you step up and say, I'm going to do a reaction, I'm going to talk about a song, I'm going to talk about a situation, I'm going to talk about artistically what's happening here, you're not escaping criticism just because you're in a reactor chair. Dog, you are trying to be a part of the game. If you're going to be a part of the game, you got to take the bumps and bruises along the way. That's part of the game, man. That's what kills me. Not everybody who reacts as a fan has a bad take or is a bad reactor. But that's what kills me about a lot of people who come in just straight up reacting as fans with no involvement in music, no history in music. They've never been working with music. That's what kills me about those takes, is because a lot of them are like, oh, I'm separate from the game. I'm separate from all this. I shouldn't be getting this heat, this criticism, whatever the case may be. You shouldn't be going after them. You're opening yourself up. You got to take it and you got to respond to it. If you can rap back. If you can make a song back, make a song back. If you can't do a reaction, address the facts. That's my biggest issue with Shaq right now in response to the Stevie diss. He said he was going to do a reaction. He still hasn't mentioned that song. But let's see where we go with the Stevie Knight and Rick Ross diss. Before we jump into it, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button to join the Alpha team. Don't forget to ding that notification bell so that you always know when I got some new content dropping. Like the video if you enjoyed the reaction. If you haven't heard the original song, link to it is down in the description. Make sure you go check it out. Let's see what we got coming right here. Grizzy Hendrix, Stevie Knight and Rick Ross diss. I think it's called Another Fake Eminem Fan. Let's get it.
Hello everybody, it's Steroid Stevie, and I come to pump you guys up.
We coming out the gate already because Grizzy always with these impersonations right here. He coming out as Steroid Stevie. Yo, Stevie, hey, shout out to Stevie though. I mean, if he ain't using steroids, if he ain't using anything crazy, dude is jacked. Like shout out to his physical routine.
Hello everybody, it's Steroid Stevie, and I come to pump you guys up. We're gonna start off with a few sets.
What do I know that from? And I've come to pump you up.
And reps. Is everyone?
Whoa. I just realized we killed the opening piece of this. That's fine.
Ready? Let's go.
Look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane.
No wait, no we didn't. Hold up. I'm all fucked up right now. Hang on.
Is everyone ready? Let's go.
Look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Nah, it's just Steroid Stevie juice in his veins, and me
up in the sky because he's a hero. That's also, to me, that's a throwback because what was it, like Grizzy right after the tournament said something about that finals beat sounded like a Superman theme song or so. I know Grizzy might not have said, a lot of people were saying. I know I said it, and I wasn't original when I said it, but like I picked it up from somebody, heard what was going on, and I was like, bro, like, yeah.
Sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Nah, it's just Steroid Stevie juice in his veins, and me, I just hopped in a booth to do my thing. I'm surgical with this bitch, Alonzo and training day. So say hello to the bag, got Stevie's playing J. You damn skippy, I'm using your name to clout chase. Ain't that what you did to me? Use me for clickbait with that smear campaign to break bank and blame him.
Hey, and that was one of the things that I was talking about after too, because everybody wanted to talk about Grizzy like walking out of the tournament and everything. Nobody wanted to talk about the fact that Stevie went live talking mad shit about Grizzy and like reading text messages that were private conversation and all that stuff on a live stream before he even had a chance to talk to Grizzy. So I mean, there's fall on both sides, you know what I'm saying? I don't think Grizzy should have left the tournament, but I damn sure don't think Stevie should have been live putting private business out there like that before he even talked to Grizzy. I think I said that right, hopefully.
You did to me, use me for clickbait with that smear campaign to break bank and blame and bang. The table changing, man, I'm feeling great. Tony the Tiger got these stripes all on my face, and now ready for war. Marvin Gaye and his hate, and hey, I ain't.
Oh, hold up. They shout out Marvin Gaye right there. He going back. He talking about we taking it back to real hip hop. This is what he's been talking about for a minute. He's saying everybody that's been questioning the DISS series, questioning what's going on and everything. He's like, y'all don't understand, like, y'all don't understand the history of hip hop. Y'all don't understand where we coming from. Okay.
Stripes all on my face and now ready for war. Marvin Gaye and his hate, and hey, I ain't horsing around, I ain't gonna play. This is life for me. I turn this shit.
I like the horsing around, ain't gonna play. Grizzy's throwing some bars in here. He said we ain't just shooting from the same spot right here. We ain't going around the court like that. We ain't playing horse dog.
It's hey and hey. I ain't horsing around, I ain't gonna play. This is life for me. I turn this shit into Dre Day. It's a piece of cake. Pizzagate put out a fake story just to
okay, this is a piece of cake. Pizzagate put out a fake story. Hold up, what?
Shit in the Dre Day. It's a piece of cake. Pizzagate put out a fake story just to gain some pity. Try to paint me like a villain and thought you would get away with the hate. Look at
he's saying you Pizzagate. He's saying you a conspiracy, dog. You covering things up. Put out a story just to try to hit him. It ain't gonna work, man. That ain't gonna hunt, man.
Steroid Stevie, thinking his ass is buff. Arnold Schwarzenegger, I will bump you up. Enough is enough. You don't
we going into the Arnold too. I will bump you up. Yeah, that's what is that though? Yeah, I will bump you up.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, I will bump you up. Enough is enough. You don't look at my guns. And yeah, I'm tough, but I'm calling your bluff. Ring, ring, motherfucker. I'm like him on them drugs. A slim.
I like that. I'm calling your bluff. The ring, ring, calling your bluff. Ring, ring. Like, okay.
I'm tough, but I'm calling your bluff. Ring, ring, motherfucker. I'm like him on them drugs. A slim off the dust. It's time to put this bitch in a trunk. Addressing an elephant that's in a room. No interrupt. You call me a hoe like 3 times. That's fine, but slime. I think after the first one, we got the picture. TikTok screaming, Stevie, I can't fit ya. Bet you won't react to this one, cause I dissed you. But it's all good when you have my dick in your dentures.
He talking. I guess that's personal details right there. Talking about he couldn't fit Grizzy, I guess, into a reaction lineup and stuff right here. He going into though. He's saying right here, you ain't gonna react to this either because I dissed you. He's saying you walking away from me. He's saying Stevie quick to make them community posts and everything, saying I ain't gonna say any names, but people can't keep my name out of their mouth. Man, what is everybody talk about me? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got something to say about me, say it. I'll respond to it. It don't matter if you're in a diss track, if you just commenting, if you running out on a live stream, whatever the case, you got something to say about me, say it. 9 times out of 10, if I find out about it, I'll show up, we'll talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, these dudes right here, they don't want to jump in and talk about this stuff though. They just keep saying, oh, keep my name out of your mouth. No, that ain't again, even if you're a reactor, you're putting yourself in the game. Your name is going to be mentioned in things. You're going to be mentioned. You're going to come up. Somebody's going to talk about you. Your name is going to be used.
Won't react to this one cause I dissed you, but it's all good when you have my dick in your dentures. Again, dentist, well that's something I never witnessed. And I get this, you in the lift in physical fitness. But what if someone called you a hoe, knocking your interest? Let's get specific, bodybuilding, never did it.
Hey, and I like how he did that too. He said, you know, what if somebody's knocking your hustle, basically, you know, knocking what you do and everything, saying you don't really get with it, you can't do it, you can't step up to it. How you gonna react if somebody flips it? Let's get specific. I like how he does it. Like, let's get specific. Bodybuilding never did it. Like that's a nice line. But he's coming in. He's saying, let's flip it around. Let's say somebody said that you never bodybuild because you're proud of your body. You're proud of your physique and everything. Let's say somebody said that you don't do it. Maybe that's why I keep calling you Steroid Stevie. You know, he's saying maybe I don't even think you really do steroids, but I'm just saying like somebody's just talking that same shit to you, giving you that same energy, saying you don't do it, you can't step up to the plate, you can't make it happen. What if somebody's giving you that back? How does that make you feel? You want to talk about me, you want to say I jumped out of the tournament because I couldn't do it. You want to say that I didn't finish because I couldn't. You want to say like I'm not able to win or something like that. What if we flip that? You wonder why I'm pissed off. How pissed off are you hearing all this shit?
Called you a hoe, knocking your interest. Let's get specific. Bodybuilding, never did it. I'm sure you had some days where the gym wasn't hitting. You thought about quitting, but said to yourself, forget it. And someone who never lifted tells you to stop bitching. That's sort of like how you did me if the roles were switched in.
Ooh, and he closed. Hey, he closed it still. He closed it. He came in. See, that's what I was saying a second ago. He closed it out. He's like, yo, that's how you did me. He's saying, think about it. Somebody who never benched, somebody who never lifted told you to stop benching. Somebody told you to get off the mat when you were fresh. You're still trying to do it. Somebody's saying you didn't do it. Somebody's telling you to quit. He's saying, flip that around. That's what you did to me, man. You were talking mad shit. You want to know why I'm pissed off? You want to know why I'm saying your name? When has Stevie ever come back and said, you know what? I might have handled something from that Grizzy situation a little bit wrong. Maybe we could have came back. Maybe we could have talked it out. Maybe something should have went a little bit different. I feel it though.
Never lifted, tells you to stop bitching. That's sort of like how you did me if the roles were switched in. You might react to rap, my nigga, but you don't lift it. You ever been?
You might react to rap, but you don't lift it. You don't do it, dog. You don't understand the paces. You ain't part of the business. You've never been on the inside of making a song. Come on. Hold up. I gotta back up, catch all that.
React to rap, my nigga, but you don't lift it. You ever been in ciphers battle and got your chin checked?
You ever been in ciphers battle and got your chin checked? You ever been thrown down? Have you actually had to come up through that struggle? He's telling, by the way, Stevie, you want to talk about it? He's telling that story you wanted in the finals right here. He's giving you a beat that it works on.
The rap, my nigga, but you don't lift it. You ever been in ciphers battle and got your chin checked? Checkmate, you think cause your chest big, I respect it. I ain't even wanna diss you, but now you on my hit list.
And he's saying right there too. He's saying you think cause your chest big, I should respect you. He's saying you just listen to rap, man. You ain't been part of the music or anything. You came into a world, yeah, you a good looking dude. Like, yeah, you got a good physique and everything. He's saying, but that don't just gain you respect in hip hop. He's saying you come in, you gotta actually struggle, you gotta understand the game, you gotta build up, man.
Shit like this, I'm addicted to this, and I think I got OCD, ODB with this. I've been 6 and 16 with.
Ooh, we shot out ODB right there, old dirty bastard. He's saying he a ODB with it.
The diss, and I think I got OCD, ODB with this. I've been 6 and 16 with 16s. My shit mean.
He been 6 and 16 with 16s, dog. Like again, that's getting into understanding the technicalities. When you breaking everything down, Stevie might know what a 16 is. You know, he's probably done enough reactions, been in the community long enough to hear that reference at this point. You know what I mean? Like understand what a verse is. Like hit it with the sweet 16. You know something. But like you ever been like at that point? He's saying I've been doing 16 since I was 16, dog. He's saying I've been on that. Come on.
See dead people everywhere. 6 Someone explain how using Eminem's name to build a following off of the stands that try to gain some clout to get fame. Ain't the same.
We getting again Stevie Knight again. Like, and this ain't a knock on Stevie, because again, I respect YouTube reactors enough. I'm not just gonna blatantly talk shit about some YouTube reactors. You know what I'm saying? I don't know Stevie. I don't know his life. Like, I've watched a few of his videos. It wasn't my cup of tea. I haven't watched most of his catalog. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. Like, I ain't knocking him. I ain't hating him. But I am saying right here, what Grizzy's pointing out, that's one of the things, man. I don't like when people come up like they've never heard like a monumental voice in the industry or something. If you react to hip hop and you're saying, I've never heard Eminem. I remember one time, I think that was what really turned me off from Stevie, was seeing everything was a first time reaction to this by Eminem. He's going through Eminem's catalog. Listen, I do reactions and I do reviews. If I've heard a song before, y'all always see in the title, it comes out as a review, right? If I'm lying, tell me in the comments. Find somewhere that I'm lying about that. If I go into it and I've heard a song, it's going to come out as a review. It's not going to be a reaction. Why? Because I'm not being fair to you. I'm not being genuine. If it's my first time hearing something, that's a reaction. I'm reacting to what I'm hearing as it's coming in. If I'm doing a review, I've already heard the song. I have an idea of what the song's talking about. I have an idea of some things that I like and don't like about the song. I'm not reacting. Are reviews going to be more in depth? Yeah. Did they still get love? Yeah. But I have no reason to be disingenuous with you about that, because you're going to watch a reaction or a review if you're here for my take on the song, period. If you want my thoughts, you'll listen to it regardless of which one. You'll watch the video regardless of which one. I don't like this shit where people come out saying, oh, this is my first time hearing this song. This is my reaction to this song. This is my whatever. When you know, especially when it's a song you could have been turning on the radio 15 years ago and hearing. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
To build a following off of the stands that try to gain some clout to get fame. Ain't the same thing as what I'm doing now. You say you don't clout chase.
Yeah, I like that too. I mean, Grizzy's saying like kind of back what he was saying with No Life Shaq too. He's saying you build a following, you build a fan base around stands. You targeted Eminem, and there ain't nothing wrong with that if that's the path that you chose to take. But that ain't what I'm doing. He's saying I'm building a fan base for Grizzy. He's saying I'm pulling in people who want to hear Grizzy. I respect what he's saying right here. Come on.
Get fame, hate the same thing.
And he getting into clout chasing one more time. I know we mentioned it at the intro. Some of y'all probably skipped through that already. If you're on this platform, you're clout chasing. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if you're doing reactions. You're getting clout from somebody. It might be maybe an artist you rock with, maybe an artist you know. If you're rapping, you're trying to get clout. You're trying to get bigger. Everybody, if you ain't trying to get clout, you ain't doing it right. The period, point blank. We all chasing clout to a certain extent, but so many people want to throw out clout chaser like it's a bad thing. Bro, it's just part of the game.
That's what I'm doing now. You say you don't clout chase.
And I know Grizzy understands that too. If y'all, like I said, if y'all missed the intro, y'all missed where I already said that. Grizzy has acknowledged like he's clout chased. Yeah, absolutely. Why can't other people acknowledge that they clout chasing? Like Stevie knows he got clout off Eminem stands from doing Eminem reactions and blowing up through them and stuff. Hey, I tried it too. My Eminem reactions don't get a ton of views. That's fine. You know what? No sweat off my back, because at the end of the day, I'm an Eminem fan. Hell, I've got Eminem's discography on discs in my truck. You know what I'm saying? I roll around listening to it. That's fine. Like, I ain't gonna go back and revisit the Eminem show and pretend it's my first time hearing, or I'm doing a fresh reaction or something like that. I know Eminem's catalog.
To get fame, hate the same thing. That's what I'm doing now. You say you don't clout chase, just accept it. You're no different than Shaq with the fan base. Y'all both leech off them from views to get paid. Cause if Slim wasn't relevant, you find another name to monetize. A lot of lies. Not surprised I can find so many lies.
Hey, and that's true, man. I'll admit, as a reactor, like I said, I don't break my back to do every single Eminem reaction just because I don't have a big show. I don't have a big pop when Eminem drops a new track and I react to it. Like, it don't get them views. Like, it's no hate. I appreciate everybody who shows up for it. I love doing my take on. I'm gonna keep doing Eminem songs when they drop because I'm an Eminem fan. But like, you find somebody else that does get a pop. You know what I'm saying? Like, you chasing clout, you're gonna do the songs. Now, you can be honest still. You can do them and still be honest. But you're gonna do the songs that get views for your channel. That's how you build.
Hiding, you niggas try to bribe the coach to the benefit, but I'm the brat, fuck the vibe. You can fool these other sheep, I heard through the grapevine that you stealing content for your channel, but y'all mind. This one.
I don't know anything about that. We'll leave that alone right now.
I heard through the grapevine that you stealing content for your channel, but y'all mind. This one's for New York. I gotta hold it down like I'm Nas. Not in there, nigga, gon' pop. I got 100 goons, 100 kids, and they all from NY, the New York.
I think that's something some Ricky. Hey, let's go. We gotta get out of here.
Not another rapper tricking the public with no substance.
So are we switching over to Rick Ross real quick? If so, I want to point out, like with the Stevie piece, there were a lot of facts in that. There were some things that I just don't know about. It might have been business behind the scenes. There was some other stuff like the content still in at the end. I don't know anything about that. That is what it is. That ain't for me to talk about. Here's the thing though. This is where I say, like dudes like Stevie, like No Life Shaq in the last one, like, you don't have to try to, bro, just be genuine. If it's cap, say it's cap. You know what I'm saying? Like bring receipts, show it's cap. If it's real, show it's real. And apologize. Like, own your shit. If you did something wrong, say, you know what? I fucked up, man. My bad. Like why we gotta be in this place though, or everybody's gotta act like they're without fault? You know what I'm saying? Go watch my early reaction videos. They suck. Like, I didn't know how to do this YouTube thing. I didn't know what personality people wanted to see. You weren't seeing me yelling and like getting energetic and hyping everything, because I thought people wanted to watch somebody chill and listen to a song and talk about the nuances and the details and everything. And that was why I started a channel. And I didn't realize how my microphone was going to pick up my voice. And so most of it was in this tone. And I was kind of mostly sitting still and talking with my hands a little bit where you could barely see them and everything. The fact is, you evolve over time. Your personality comes out in this shit over time. Be real. Own you. If you fucked up, say you fucked up.
We gotta get out of here.
Not another rapper tricking the public with no substance, promoting rubbish like a sucker with a puppet. Pinocchio been lying, but labels they gon' love it. Birds of a feather flocking together, but that's another one of the many reasons you chose to get close to Puffy. Y'all was butt buddies, using each other for big hundreds. Y'all been
Okay. Grizzy take it. Okay, now with Rick Ross, like, okay, so I was expecting the Rick Ross piece to go in an Eminem direction. He kind of taking it around to Puffy. Okay, that makes sense.
Reasons you chose to get close to Puffy. Y'all was butt buddies, using each other for big hundreds. Y'all been fighting for position of power. Tasha's husband, shucking and jiving off for the love of money. I wonder, does the bread give you that comfort? Cause you lost and can't encompass principles, morals, integrity, something, anything but you trying to sell us how you been hustling. You've been at it for years like an addict, in your career's been built off this fallacy. You don't even care, long as you flying private. In your mind, you in the clear. I drop a tear for all the real ones that was really in the fear, who had to hustle to.
Okay, and so basically Grizzy going at that approach, saying Rick Ross just a leech, saying he going through the industry, making his money where he can. He's making that money to make up for the lack of fulfillment he's feeling in his life and everything. Okay, I got you.
Mind you in the clear. I drop a tear for all the real ones that was really in the fear, who had to hustle to better their circumstances for some meals. I'm so for real. Every little thing I do is to keep it trail.
I like that too. I mean, Grizzy shouting out them other ones who didn't take that path, that wouldn't kissing asses, wouldn't just move into the position they felt like they needed to be in just to get a little bit. They had the grind, they had the hustle and everything. They making dollars where they can to pay for meals and everything. Okay, got you.
They circumstances for some meals. I'm so for real. Every little thing I do is to keep it trail.
And I will say, Grizzy always keeps it real. Like, you might not like what Grizzy's saying, Grizzy's real with it though.
Destroy, I'm gon' build, giving a youth something to feel. Not that fabricated bullshit you pippin' to keep your deal. You's a house nigga cooking your slave master a meal. I'm a field nigga hoping your slave master gets killed. You ain't learned.
Okay, I like that too. I like that differentiation. You know what? He's saying Rick Ross basically in that position of power, like not power, that position of privilege. Like, he's saying you privileged in here, just you know, wanting to take care of master, like making sure that like the overseers, the chain holders, you know, are getting their bellies full. They're getting everything catered and taken care of and everything. He's saying, I'm out in the fields, man. I'm hoping for the revolt. He's saying, you don't understand. I'm still out here grinding. We talking about them people who are grinding to pay for a meal, you know. You up here kissing ass, playing snake and everything. He's saying, I'm out here, we are not the same. He's saying, I'm seeing a different side because you on that privileged side, you on that catered side. He's saying, we out here fighting still though. Okay.
Your slave master a meal. I'm a field nigga hoping your slave master gets killed. You ain't learned shit from Malcolm. That's a shame Keenan's film. I don't think you critics listen to music. You skim through it. Rap consumers are no different. They addicts, just different users. Abusing, using, consuming these tunes. That's deep rooted.
Hey, that's true though. These critics ain't listening, dog. These people on the top, these executives, these people, even people in Rick Ross's position, man, you getting paid off hip hop. You ain't even paying attention to hip hop. You don't have your finger on the pulse. You don't know how the industry is working right now, dog.
See, the truth is when you turn up that bass, it gets you moving and crack your window open. You open like you was shrooming and spooning. Kid, turn your back cause it's soothing, and I'm assuming your blood gon' get the Russian or Putin like you been doing some hard drugs and from here.
Hang on, I like that. I like your blood gonna get the Russian like Putin like you've been doing. Okay.
I'm assuming your blood gon' get the Russian or Putin like you been doing some hard drugs, and from here on you now influenced to act foolish, get smacked silly and smacked stupid. Bing bang, that's why I'm certain.
Talking about, okay, so Rick Ross now, I mean, we talk, you know, you influence, you acting stupid and all that. You've been getting hit and everything. Your blood got boiled. You got too heated. You giving off into that life. You know, you falling. Your mind is falling apart and everything because all the things you've been running through, what you tie yourself in. Well, okay, I got you.
They act foolish, get smacked silly and smacked stupid. Bing bang, that's why I'm serving this potent product. You can choose to cop it like narcotics and have you bopping. I'm hip hop, El Chapo, Griselda Blanco, distributing through your internet streaming service computers on the dark web, moving these units to school students, removing the competition like Lil Uzi and Future. The product they pushing got diluted. Lyricists losing they Nicky Barnes, taking Blue Magic from Frank Lucas.
I like that too. I mean, he going back. He's saying lyricists at the end of the day, lyricists in hip hop are what's losing. And I mean, Grizzy been talking about this. He's talking about that new Kendrick joint. Everybody's saying it's mids and everything. Like everybody pushing it down. The thing is, real lyricism in hip hop is underrated today. Nobody gives lyricism in hip hop its flowers. Rick Ross is guilty for that as anything. I mean, Rick Ross has been pushing. I won't say trash, but like Rick Ross has been pushing subpar lyricism for a while.
It's the same damn genre, just dumbing down what we doing. That's why the rap game reminds me of the crack game. Drug references, cause Officer Ricky's last name should have been Winslow.
Rick's last name should have been Winslow. We talking about Family Matters, cause he going corporate. He's selling out. Okay.
Officer Ricky.
It's about to get crazy. This way.
You've been rapping like a drug dealer for a hot minute, but you never did it. Just admit it, you ain't crack dealing, you was penny pitching, probably drop shipping. UPS only packs flipping, wasn't moving wet like used flipper. Gucci socks, Gucci slippers, you ain't cop that until you start spitting. Cop that, oh I'm just kidding. Cop that, y'all still ain't get it. I think I'm.
Hold up. There's a going nasty on this beat switch at the end too. I like this. Okay, he going hard too. Like I ain't even gonna lie. I came to this diss for the Stevie Knight piece because I know more of the backstory on this. Rick Ross, like I ain't even gonna play, man. Most mainstream hip hop, I don't really care much for anymore. And like these big dudes are a big part of why. Like dudes like Rick Ross are a lot of why, because they put their stamp on something that honestly, 15-20 years ago wouldn't have made it. And everybody buys it, everybody flocks to it. But okay.
Flipping wasn't moving wet like used flipper. Gucci socks, Gucci slippers, you ain't cop that until you start spitting. Cop that, oh I'm just kidding. Cop that, y'all still ain't get it. I think I'm Big Meech. I think I'm Larry Hoover. I think you rappers posing like you really shooters. Nightmare, Freddy Krueger, we can rap a scrap. How you wanna do a rap? I ride you a like hot. If you a kingpin, nigga, prove it.
Say rock you like Hadouken? Ah! I like that Street Fighter reference, that Street Fighter bar out there. Come on now.
I think you rappers posing like you really shooters. Nightmare, Freddy Krueger, we can rap.
Posing like you really shooters. Then we go into Nightmare. There's the Freddy Krueger tie-in in a second, but hold up.
Scrap, how you wanna do a rap? I ride you a like hot.
He's saying we can scrap how you really want to do it. So scrap, implies like the fight and everything, the Street Fighter going into the Hadouken. Come on though.
You a kingpin, nigga, proving like Pusha T with the crack music. How I boom like a Latinum, I can kill you niggas on drill beats. Boom back, move back, you ain't move keys like Alicia. Stop reaching, you policing.
You ain't move keys like Alicia. Wait, what? What?
Boom back, move back, you ain't move keys like Alicia. Stop reaching, you policing. I've been.
You ain't about that life, dog. You don't even know. Going back to the Kingpin piece and everything. This last piece right here, this is hard as hell.
Back, move back, you ain't move keys like Alicia. Stop reaching, you police and I've been plotting, I'm still scheming. These rappers ain't moving weight. You Ricky Lake, not Ricky Ross. You fucking fraud, I'm so poor. Nigga, please, I'm a boss.
Yo, he done said you ain't even Ricky Ross. You Ricky Lake. Oh.
You police and I've been plotting, I'm still scheming. These rappers ain't moving weight. You Ricky Lake, not Ricky Ross. You fucking fraud, I'm so poor. Nigga, please, I'm a boss. Bought a bull in a barn on McDonald. Had a farm, you saw that man. Whole demeanor, caught a misdemeanor. Started dealing really.
Yo, he breaking it down too. He kind of going in. He's insulting the game. He's insulting like in my mind, what I'm taking, he's insulting like the talent that Rick Ross brings in, kind of the shift in the industry, the shift toward dumbing down hip hop and everything. So he going back. He got that old McDonald line in there, kind of dumbing it down to that level. He's like, this ain't shit, but like kiddie songs, man. This is fucking nursery rhymes in the game now. He's saying you behind that, you making that, like that's you. Your stamps on that, bro.
On McDonald, had a farm, you saw that man. Whole demeanor, caught a misdemeanor, started dealing really. You probably started out dealing pizza. Pizza Hut, take a slice and.
Oh, yeah. What do you say about poking a man with a misdemeanor And then he talking about you started out delivering pizza, Dylan pizza. So he say like you was Dylan, but you weren't Dylan what we was Dylan. Like you Dylan pizza, dog. You don't.
According to EMINEM, started dealing. Really, you probably started out dealing pizza. Pizza Hut, take a slice and eat it.
Open up, Ricky. I swear, I'm going.
Going back with them Rick Ross cutbacks too. He say, "Oh, you taking a slice of that too?" Ah!
I can't stand these rappers. I'm not feeling it.
All right. So that was Grizzy Hendrix, Stevie Knight, and Rick Ross diss. Another fake EMINEM fan, dog. And I mean, he came with it. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I came for the Stevie Knight piece because I know more of the backstory on that. Don't know how it ended up being the double feature. Don't know a lot of the underlying, like I said, with Rick Ross, but I know enough to piece together what man's throwing out there. Can't wait to listen to it back real quick and hear some of that. I did come in expecting it to be, you know, kind of framed toward EMINEM with the title because Rick Ross, you know, EMINEM, like that history, him saying Just Juice was going to be the next EMINEM, all that stuff. Grizzy brought heat. Grizzy sounded good. His flow was on point. The beat was solid. I mean, I enjoyed the song. You know what I'm saying? What I want to see is if Stevie's going to address the points in here. Because the thing is, at the end of the day, a diss track, just like a conversation, it's a dialogue. Yeah, man, there's wrong on both sides. But here's what I know about Grizzy. I know that Grizzy don't bring something that he can't substantiate. He ain't going to bring something to the table if he ain't got a receipt, if he ain't got a, you know, something going back that he can say, bro, this is where that came from. This is this. Grizzy don't just talk out of his ass. So I want to see Stevie's response. I want to see Stevie's, you know, there were some allegations that I don't know anything about in there. Stevie, you like, it looks weak to ignore. Either say it's cap or own it and say you fucked up. Like that's what I want to see. That's what the average viewer wants to see. It ain't about, oh, well, what do you think you're doing dissing me, still chasing clout? Like, no. Nobody ain't chasing clout off you, Grizzy. You got something he's trying to get off his chest. Artists can make songs, air their grievances, give their opinions. That's a thing, man. That's part of hip-hop. Y'all let me know what you guys think about this track down in the comments. Appreciate you guys stopping by. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below to join the Alpha team. Ding that notification bell to get on the notification squad. Like the video if you enjoyed the reaction. If you haven't heard the original, go over, like, share, and subscribe on Grizzy's page. Let him know what you think. Link to the video is down in the description. I'm DJ AlphaTyler. As always, I hope you are staying safe, taking care of yourselves, and I'm going to catch you guys next time.
Balls, Karen's right, because the managers won't take their balls. Grab your balls, you a grown-ass man. Whining and crying like it's a party you're playing, can understand. Yeah, you repping that you go hard, rapping with no bars. Reckon you a joke, only ripping off the real stars. I got the diabolic rhyme, and you know we're gonna have one hell of a time. Stick a sip of the shine, common sense in your mind. Been on the sideline watching, aging like a fine wine inferno in your mind, like Dante in the 9-9.